Alright, so today we'll be replacing our engine serpentine belt. The first one is removed around those 3 pulleys, and then our alternator belt is going to be around 2 other pulleys. And in order to get that out, we had to remove that first belt. So now that we have those 2 belts out of there, we're going to take them to the store and replace them. And now we're going to take a look at our brake caliper. The first thing you should note is our brake bleeder valve, which is an 8mm, and we have a tube that goes around it that is provided with your car. And then we just put that into the bottom of a bottle and put some brake fluid in there. So whenever you loosen this brake bleeder valve, it's going to leak fluid, and then you want to go into your car, make sure that your reservoir has not gone below minimum. Always top that off, and pump the brake a few times. Normally you want to have the brake pressed in and then tighten this before you let off of the brake, or else air will get sucked back into the system. But sometimes it's okay if you just have one person, because the fluid in the bottom of the bottle is where the end of the hose should be. It's where the fluid would get sucked up rather than air. And so we're going to take off the brake caliper here and go ahead and paint that. We're going to sand it down, wire brush it, the whole 9. And those aren't too hard to remove at all. We're going to take the brake caliper out, make sure to tape off any areas, the rubber gaskets, all that. But we also want to inspect the brake pads, see how they're doing. It looks pretty dusty in there. Yeah, definitely want to clean that up. Got some spiders chilling. That thing is too cute. Alright, so we're going to take the brake pads out. They look fine, honestly. We'll probably replace them just because they're rusty, but there's still plenty of padding on there. So that's cool. And then now with everything taped off, the brake bleeder valve, the rubber gaskets, we'll go ahead and spray paint what we can. And that looks pretty nice, honestly. Looks pretty shiny. We'll go around from the back and try to hit that as well, without hitting where the brake caliper piston is. Spray paint that on the back. And it actually looks pretty nice. I'm really happy how this turned out. This looks freaking great.